I would like to take a moment to tell you all a little bit about my own personal journey with breast cancer, as well as my experience at the center, as it has truly been a huge benefit for both me and my loved ones. I was diagnosed with breast cancer on July 23rd, 2018, 2 years right after my maternal grandmother and 9 years after my paternal grandmother. My diagnosis was stage 2 ductal carcinoma, and I was only 25 when I was diagnosed. I went through 6 months of chemotherapy, breast surgery where a double mastectomy was performed, radiation for 2.5 months, and reconstruction. So I went through the whole 9 yards. Going through the beginning stages of my journey, physical and moral support was critical, and fortunately enough for me, I was blessed beyond measure to have an attentive support system that gave me that. However, it was some things that they could not understand, and they could not give or give enough of. And if you have been diagnosed with cancer, then you know exactly what I mean. And it's not because they didn't want to or didn't have the capacity to, but it was just some things they couldn't understand, because just as this was new for me, this was pretty new for them as well. That is where the Cancer Support Center came in. Before I was diagnosed, I was a loved one dealing with the diagnosis of both of my grandmothers. Both of my grandmothers received services, resources, emotional and moral support from the Cancer Support Center. And who would have ever thought, little old me, standing in the gap for both of my grandmothers, that this was going to prepare me to be a survivor myself. The center has given me educational resources as far as information on the different treatments available, book and literature readings on the different types of cancers that are out there, because we all know it's not just breast cancer, but they've given me information on that. They've given me wellness resources that has been paramount in me cultivating my spirituality and peace throughout my journey, because peace is essential going through that journey. And most of all, the center has given me an instrumental support group that have been nothing short of amazing in wrapping their arms, love, understanding, and assistance all around me. The Sisters of Hope support group have been some of my biggest cheerleaders since July 23rd, 2018, and still to this very day, they all continue to keep my name lifted in their prayers. Each of them have become something like my adopted aunties and has given me the extra support I never knew that I needed. This would not have been possible without the Cancer Support Center, because the center is something like home to the sisters, and there is truly no other place I could imagine the group being. Over the years, I have participated in at least 6 different breast cancer walks that the center has hosted, both as a survivor and as a loved one of survivors. I am still an active participant of the Sisters of Hope support group, and I'm now a member of the new group that the center is hosting for young women ages 40 and under. Additionally, I volunteer for the center on 1 to 2 occasions and continue to support in whatever ways I can. And officially, as of 1 week ago, I am now the new program manager for the center's new Kick It Cancer campaign. It's an honor to be a part of such an amazing organization, to be contributing new and fresh ideas of how we all can reach out to community members directly to reduce the mortality rate in their neighborhoods. I never would have imagined having breast cancer at the age of 25, but as I continue to grow in my faith in God and meet and network with other survivors, especially younger women, I have no doubt in my mind that there is no such thing as coincidental. It has been rough and sometimes very challenging, but I have full confidence that my breast cancer journey has prepared me for this new journey that I am embarking on now as an advocate for all cancer survivors, and one especially a voice for the millennials. Today I stand with more courage, confidence, peace, and purpose than I have ever had before, and I am immensely grateful for all the many genuine people that I have encountered at the center to have made this possible. The center is necessary, and it is so needed in all of our communities because they go beyond just the actual diagnosis. They embrace the patient and all of his or her family that is impacted. And in the center, each person at the center walks with you from the time that you were diagnosed, even through the time that you were told that you are in remission. Everyone from the staff to the participants genuinely cares and support each other. And as I like to think about it, they want to make your journey a little smoother to sail. And for that, I am eternally grateful to have encountered such an amazing organization in which now I am a part of. And I look forward to building and strengthening relationships with our partners, supporters, and volunteers, and most importantly, our participants. Thank you.